client wants to see you.
May I approach you?
Should we adjourn or wait for your client?
Can you wait for a few minutes? Thank you, my lord, for the instructions. My lord, the instruction is about the ID of accused number one, the identity document of accused number one.
I thought you guys were handling it.
The ID document is here with Sergeant Mkhola. And there was
Sergeant Mkhola? She's not here today.
She was here with us. We saw even the identity document.
Yeah, so...
Then we had a discussion with my colleague, Mr. Baloyi, Advocate Baloyi, to the fact that if the state is inclined to hand up, let it be through the order of the court and place certain conditions.
Haven't you agreed that you're going to...
There is not agreement. The agreement is that we have a certified copy of the identity document.
Yeah.
We show them the original and a certified copy and said, for the purpose of applying for Nsfas by accused number one's children, they just need a certified copy, which we have offered to them, but they are refusing to take that certified copy. They want the original. And we said there's nowhere where they insist on a person's original document where the person himself is not there. A certified copy is always sufficient, which we can give to them now. Actually, there are 2 certified copies.
It's not only about Nsfas. If the family wants to use the ID, they visit the accused at Modapi, they want the original document wherever they want to use it. So we can't keep on making certified copies. If the original is here and the state has no reason to keep it, because it has been made clear that they want to hand it over based on the conditions that he must not dispose of that identity until this matter is finally. That's the impression I got from Advocate Baloyi. Yes. When the investigations are complete, the matter is in the middle of a trial.
Where is
Yeah, my lord, without belaboring the point, and we're sorry to burden the court with this matter, I thought we have reached an agreement. We indicated to them that we are offering them a certified copy, and we'll have further discussions with the investigating team to see if it is safe to give the ID document back to accused number one, and depending on whether it is safe to do so, if it is safe, then it will be a formal process where the state will put on record that the exhibit is being handed back to the accused, and the request that the accused should keep it until the finalization of the case. That is normal. That is the normal position. So what should happen now is they should. We've offered them the certified copy, and pending the outcome of those discussions, they have the certified copy. My lord.
Okay, so you let me know tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that I drafted an email for Mngo and I said, you know what, here's a copy to give Baloyi since he just wants an email to release the ID document. Then today, okay, Mzansi said, wait a minute, there's a window here. The judge is talking about compassion. I know Mr. Interpreter there today is not interpreting nothing, but I heard the judge use the word compassion. Let me try one more time. And he puts up his hand. The judge acknowledges him. Ngomezulu, your guy over there needs you. Ngomezulu goes over. Ngomezulu comes back and says, it's for the ID document. And the judge is like, what is going on? I thought you had an agreement. Ngomezulu tells us the behind the scenes, because one thing about Advocate Baloyi, there's the Advocate Baloyi in the front, okay, the public view, and then there's Advocate Baloyi in the back. And in the back, he is making Ngomezulu go from pillar to post after he's received the email. He's like, okay, I have your email. I'm giving you a certified copy. Ngomezulu's like, no, we don't want the certified copy. We want the real deal. No, you're not getting the real deal. That's never going to happen. Not with Mzansi. But we need the real. No. Why can't the court set conditions? And I think the court should have taken over at this point. This is the second attempt to get these damn ID released to these children. These two men who lamented how compassionate they are, how they have Ubuntu. And Judge Rata's words exactly were, if you are a black man. Now, if I look from left to right in that courtroom, it's all black men, okay? All black men, with the exception of Shalolo, who is what? Who is the lady in the courthouse, okay? But, wait for it. There's no Ubuntu there. Ubuntu's gone out the window. This is from the same day. I'm going to play the clips again. I'm going to insert when they say Ubuntu, okay? Compassion. I cannot even believe it. Those are just words for them that are of convenience. Only when it applies to Ganinda. Anybody else? No. Baloyi even says, no, we're only giving certified copies. There's no way I'm giving a real copy. That's not what he said the other day. He gave the impression that all I need is an email and you've got this. Now he's saying for the safety? I'm going to check with the investigation team if it is safe to give the ID documents to accused. Safe? Wow. This is insanity at the wildest level. Let's continue on.
Through the court, I've sat in cases where you find that a person is accused and is still a university student or a scholar. And then he says he's going to be writing exams, like for instance today, up to the end of the week. And then the judge would, for uncompassionate reasons, would say, okay, fine.
It's time for you to walk the talk, okay? Don't just tell us about stories about this and that. No. And that you were compassionate. No. How about you use those compassionate reasons right here as the judge? Make a call. Why can you not make a call for Muzi Sibia's children? Not Muzi Sibia. For Muzi Sibia's children who just want to apply for university, just like you're telling us this amazing story about this convicted university person who needs to write exams. Why can you not issue an order? What will you lose? Why can you not be the compassionate judge you are telling us about? Why is this a skip moment for you? But when it comes to Ganinda, you're jumping up and down, ready to do it.
We'll postpone this case until you have written your exams. And in this case, also, this is on compassionate reasons. I know that.
There you go. You can say it. You can do an order on compassionate reasons. Let me help you. On compassionate reasons, this court has decided to issue Muzi Sibia with his identity document for the next 30 days. It should be handed up back to the court. If not, blah, 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 blah. Something like that. You can finish it off. But start with that on compassionate reasons. Baloyi will understand. The investigation team will understand. I mean, it is your courtroom and you have full authority of what she's put out. But he won't do it. He won't. He'll do it for Ganinda though.
There are people who come and say, hey, this constitution, aina Ubuntu. You know the principles of Ubuntu. The first judge to write about this was the late Chief Justice Langa. You've read those cases where he extols the principles of Ubuntu.
Yes.
Yeah, if you are black and you are humane and you subscribe to the principle of Ubuntu.
Let me also take this opportunity to say, if you are black and you are humane and you have not subscribed to my channel, what is wrong with you? Because that doesn't follow the principles of Ubuntu. But whether you're black, white, yellow, or green, please subscribe to the channel. But let's go back to Judge Rata. I digress over there. It was because he used the word subscribe, okay? This is the same man who ignores the pleas of Muzi Sibia's children. And he's telling us about principles and Ubuntu. And him and Baloyi there are agreeing with each other. Oh my God, it is the agreements for me. Meanwhile, they're sending Ngomezulu from pillar to post. It was from email. Now from email to certified copy. From certified copy to we'll go back to the investigating team. Like there's never a yes or no answer. It's from pillar to post. Shame on you, Baloyi. Shame on you. Why are you trying? No, he's not trying. Why are you doing this mgulugudu-ness? This is not Ubuntu, Baloyi. This is not Ubuntu. Hand over the ID. Hand over the ID, because this is garbage that you're doing.
Here's a person who is supposed to write exams. And then your conscience, what does it tell you? Is it fair for him?
Great question. Is it fair for him, Judge Rata? Say his name. Mzansi, accused number one. His children are just asking for IDs. They're not asking for funding from you. They're not asking for any other assistance. They're just asking for the ID. Can you assist? Can you just do an order? Just go out of your way for once. Not for Kininda and this imaginary story you're telling us. No, for an actual real life situation that is happening live over there in your courthouse that you're ignoring and keeping on sending it back to Baloyi. Baloyi has poor leadership style. We see that, okay? He led Kininda all the way to writing his LLLB and told him, don't worry, my friend. I got you. We're not going to cross-examine you in 2024. That's what it's giving. But let's continue on.
To give evidence today, write exams, give evidence, write exams, give evidence, write exams, and thereafter he's cross-examined. Fine, no problem. What does your sense of justice tell you, or compassionate, or humaneness? For me,
another great question. What does your sense of justice tell you? Compassionate, humaneness. Why can you not just issue an order? Hand that ID now. The ID is in the courtroom. Hand it over. Give it to Ngomezulu. Ngomezulu, you're taking accountability. We want this ID back on such and such a day. Did you see how simple that was? So easy. Now try it as a judge. Try it on for size.
but I'll go along with what you are saying should happen. So you say he must come and give evidence, fine.
Well, that's precisely the points that we discussed yesterday, my lord, that perhaps on compassionate as
Yeah,
a
some compassionate reasons.
ground.
Skaka, Mkulugudu. Wow. So Baloyi knows how to use the word compassionate grounds in a sentence. Can he not have put in the application, my lord, I submit that the ID be released to Mzansi's children on compassionate grounds? Do you see how easy that was? Baloyi can also try it on. But why is he being Mkulugudu about the ID? Or are they using the ID for... You know what? Let me come back. My mind is wandering. Oh my God.
That consideration be given to allowing him to write, to sit for his exams and finish.
I will cross the ocean for you. For Kininda, you'll do it, huh? But for Mzansi's children, you are playing dumb. You are playing mute. You are being a dumb cop about it. Wow. From pillar to post to Ngomezulu. Ngomezulu, don't give up. Stress him until it is driving him nuts. But then you see the difference here is accused number one cannot put in an application with another lawyer because guess what? They've got to pay for it. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Maybe Ngomezulu does need to take this up in another courtroom, put in an application for that ID, because wow, Baloyi, wow.
And experience has taught us in our student days that it's difficult to divide your attention.
It's obvious.
When you're dealing with exams, but yeah.
So you say he's coming at 2?
Yes.